Yeah, g'day scrappers. Just going to talk about laptops today and whether to scrap them out or sell them on eBay or restore them or what. Well, laptops, they come from different places. A lot of laptops that scrappers pick up obviously are going to be ones that they find in rubbish piles, left out on the street and stuff like that. So right from the word go, the laptops are most likely thrown out because they've reached their end of life. They've either broken down or have faults with them, or just so old that people get rid of them. Here in Australia, the second-hand market for laptops and stuff isn't very strong. It's not like, say, in America. You might be able to get a little bit more for your laptops on eBay than we do. But the biggest problem that I notice, I've been studying laptops on eBay for quite some time, and the main problem is that it's postage. To post a laptop. An average laptop weighs about 6 pounds, 3 kilos. So that here in Australia costs us $20 to post. And what I'm seeing is a lot of second-hand old laptops for parts selling for around between $10 and $20, but a lot are even listed as 99 cents, and they don't sell simply because people aren't prepared to pay the $20 just to get it shipped. And picking up from, I don't really like to have too many people come over and pick up, cheap small items, and I just don't have time to hang around wait for people from eBay. So, and I don't really like posting out laptops because they're a bit awkward. How do you post them? You need to get some sort of flat box or cut down a box and to fit, and it's just a lot of mucking around if I'm just going to get $5 or $10 or $15. So another way I found was, rather than trying to sell complete laptops, is to scrap them out and part them out and sell the parts, like wipe the hard drive, sell the hard drive. If the RAM is pretty good, sell the RAM, and if it's a good model, if it's a popular model, like say these ThinkPads, not that I scrap ThinkPads, but if it's say this keyboard here is a really nice keyboard, it's complete, so someone might want that, or the screen, because it's not bad, although I can see a lot of burnt parts on the screen. But yeah, you can sell parts, and I just find selling parts are a lot easier. Like, you got a little hard drive, okay, it's only a little flat hard drive. You can slip that into a mailer and you can post that off pretty cheaply, and even though they pay for postage, the buyer will pay for it. Once postage starts getting over $10, it's things get hard to sell unless they're good expensive items, and so that's what I sort of decided to do a while ago, is rather than just trying to rather than scrapping them out just for the gold recovery, I thought I'm going to scrap them out and part them out, part the good ones out for to sell on eBay and stuff, and that way I can send a little package. I can send a little RAM stick, like I see on eBay. There's one that just ended recently, and it wasn't a very old laptop, but it sold for $20, and postage was $20, but it had 4 gig of RAM in it. Now, I can sell that 4 gig of RAM on eBay for $20 anyway, probably more. And it's a lot easier to send a little bit of RAM. And mind you, that laptop that sold for $20 with 4 gig of RAM had a power supply, and it worked. They could power it on and they could see what the configuration is and all that. A lot of laptops that we pick up as scrap don't have the power cord, so for a start we can't really even test them. Now, you can go and get a universal power cord with a whole heap of different ends on it that might be able to fit your laptops to test them out, but still selling them without a power cord is it's pretty hard when they're the people that buy them won't have a charger and that. So yeah, as parts, selling them as parts. I just don't find it worthwhile to ship off a whole laptop, and most of them are selling for like, you know, $5 and $6. A lot of people are listing them for 99 cents, and yeah, they end up at $6, $7, $8, and some of the better ones up to $20. And the other one we've got is these little Lenovo laptops that come in. You get these at schools at the moment. A lot of schools seem to be getting rid of these kind of laptops, and they're just basically yeah, they're a nice little thing. But I looked them up, and brand new, these sell in Kmart for $80. So they're you know, not really expensive. And mind you, these came, the school that gave me these took out the hard drives already, so there's no hard drives in any of them, and I've got no power cords for them, so they don't really have any value at all. Since they're brand new, they're only $80, and these are well used, and like I said, no hard drives, no power cords. And so as I said, I'm going to do a whole series of scrapping laptops, just like I do the LCD TVs. So I want to get a scrap out of every different laptop that I get in. And the only two kind of laptops that I don't scrap or I don't sell are the IBM ThinkPads. Now, they have to be the IBM ThinkPads, not the Lenovo ThinkPads, because Lenovo is a Chinese company. They took over the ThinkPad label from IBM. But I like the original IBM ThinkPads. This one's the X61. It's only a little small one. It's really nice condition and complete. So a lot of these IBM ThinkPads, what I do is I keep the best one that I got, and then if I get any more of the same model, I swap over. I try and get the best one, and if I really like that particular model, I'll keep a couple of them. So it's only the IBM ThinkPads. I just personally, I just like to collect them. I'm a bit of a collector, and so these ones I keep. The Lenovo ThinkPads, to me, I just scrap them out. But the other one that I like to keep are these old Toshibas. This is a Satellite Pro 490 CDT. Now, I like to keep these old Toshiba Satellite Pros. Simply, you know, they're just something that I like, and so yeah, it's mostly these really old ones that I like to keep. And so the old Toshibas and the old IBM ThinkPads. So there's no way I scrap these out, but unless I get a lot of doubles and especially broken ones and stuff, I'll scrap them out. So when that happens, you'll probably see me scrap a few Toshibas out. And these little mini laptops, sometimes if they're like HP, and you know, if they still had the hard drives and I had some power supply units, you know, I would sell them in bulk. I'd sell them like in lots of 10 to people that, you know, want to recondition them and sell them off. But these cheaper ones, these style that are coming out of schools at the moment, and believe me, you can get quite a lot of them. They're just you might as well just scrap them out. You know, you can try and sell them, might only get $5. I doubt you'd even get $5 for these, and so I prefer to scrap them out and just be done with them. All right, so yeah, that's all I want to really talk about. This is like the introduction to the new playlist that I'm putting up of scrapping laptops. So I'll just do every different laptop that I get, every different model number, and just to see what's inside, because yeah, we know we can sell them and all that. Well, for a few extra dollars, I'm prepared to sacrifice a couple of bucks just to see what's inside them, and to give you a chance to have a look what's inside them, what you can get out of them. Make your own mind up whether you want to scrap that particular model out or you want to sell it or whatever. So you know, if no one's scrapping out different versions of laptops, then we'll never know what's actually in them. So yeah, so I'm prepared to do that. Even this MacBook, you know, someone will say, oh, you could sell that on eBay, you get $20. Yeah, but have you seen one being scrapped? And so if I don't collect it, I'm going to scrap it. So yeah, look forward to seeing quite a lot of my videos on scrapping laptops, as well as still continuing on with the LCDs as I get them, and then any other kind of scrapping videos that I can think of. All right, well, that's laptops. Look ahead, in a few days I'll probably put up my first laptop scrap, and I'll just trickle them out as I go, just for a bit of fun. All right guys, keep scrapping. I'll catch you next time.